So yeah, I I'm officially out of my beat block. It's been lasting about a couple months now. I haven't made anything I felt worthwhile, like anything I was proud of. But this is the day that I went on a 5 mile run, got home, couldn't shower, so that was kind of a struggle. Couldn't shower, felt like sweaty like shit because my bathroom's being painted. So yeah, I kind of couldn't shower, so I just feel really sticky. And I sat in a towel and nothing else on, and I made the best thing I've made in months. Now, you might not think this is like a gorgeous or anything, but I I'm proud of what I've done here. And it all kind of started. It started with this bass line right here. This was like really the beginning of it. I was just fooling around with my keyboard, and I came up with this. But yeah, I was proud of that. So it started there, and then usually I try to get too complicated with chords. That's an issue for me. Chord structure is something I'm very interested in. So, and often I just take it too seriously. But for this, I just laid down some simple, just four note chords, just two of them, just two. That was all you needed, and there was that. You might hear that little extra bit that sounds a little off, but in the mix you don't really hear it. And then these drums, this kind of reminded me of like Knee Deep by Funkadelic. I actually heard that song. I was getting a a lavender matcha, and I heard Knee Deep was playing. I said, not just knee deep, she was in me. What you did the freak with me? That song. But these drums, they just kind of came to me like this pattern. I love it. And and the bell noise. When I found that in this drum kit, I was like, I was like, what the hell? I was so happy when I heard it. I love that. I love that little boing. And then, as you've heard, if you ever listen to Funkadelic, I feel like you've definitely heard the boing. And then you got, and then I laid down like this. Actually, these were the drums that started. These were there before the bass line. I take it back. The bass line, not start with the bass line. Those were there from the beginning. They're like kind of subtle in the background, but I feel like they add a lot of texture. Is an interesting texture. I like playing with weird textures, but sometimes I think I go too weird. I just go too weird, and I mess it all up. I just fuck it all up. But there, I think I found something. And then one on my keyboard again. I played this from the. If you see, it's not MIDI. It's played from the audio from the keyboard, but I love just laid this down after I put everything together. Once I had all this. I added this. That's a little subtle. I think it's a little subtle, but it's it adds some needed. I don't know what you even call that. It's kind of like an arpeggio. No, no, it's not. It's a melody. It is a melody. That's what it's called. It's a melody. Okay. And yeah, I just wanted to showcase what I made here today. And I hope that you like make stuff. I don't care what it is. You could be scrapbooking. You could be I gotta have a milf on here watching, and she's like, I'm gonna go scrapbook. And I'm like, yeah, baby, that's what you should do. But I like making beats. Thank you for watching.